How would you like to get 60 plus rank points without needing to get 20 kills and no camping either? In this video, I'll teach you how to read situations as an average player and win games exactly how you want to. This video will show you how I had full control the entire time. None of the things that I did are OP level either. These are things that you can do yourself. I just need to point you in the right direction. First of all, do not land here. This spot is very risky. But the rewards are high value, so if you're feeling spicy, go for it. High risk, high rewards. Also, always look around you before you land to see where your closest enemies are. Anyway, sometimes it's actually best to play alone because if your random teammates are bad, you end up having to babysit them. I'll explain my tactics regarding solo queue decisions later, so just keep watching. I split from my team and land in this secret shield location by Skyhook. Nice purple shield right at the start, let's go. Let's make our way into Skyhook to find some weapons now, but carefully because I saw some people earlier land here. When playing solo, you have to be extra careful guys, so take your time. Only a bot squad, but let's treat every fight as if they're real players. Third parties go crazy as well, so we gotta move around nicely. Basically just move cover to cover and peek. Alright, we gotta be smart about this, boys. Yeah, these are bots. Oh, let's not be too hasty, just in case they're not. Just in case there's another team as well. Yeah, let's not. Oh, hello. Nice free RP. Okay, here we go. One of my teammates is dead, but one's still alive. Now, this is where I actually decide what I'm gonna do for the rest of the game. At this stage of the game, if any of my teammates are still alive, I normally meet up with them because they're somewhat decent. Unless I feel like going pure solo, obviously. Anyway, I got through the tunnel underneath train yard and I see footsteps. I don't want anyone surprising me from behind, so I take the fight to them. I basically take control. I knew I was in a bad spot. I was in lower ground. So I had to go all out and use my ultimate. Whenever you're in a bad situation, by the way guys, never be afraid to use your abilities. Sometimes not using them can get you killed. What good are abilities if you're dead and you can't use them, right? Anyway, I had everything to lose here, so I decided to throw everything out. Luckily, it was only one enemy and it was a bot. Moving on. Hello teammate, having a 1v1 against the cargo bot. At this point, I decided to stick with a random. 4 squads left, I have 4 kills. It would be very nice to get more kills and win the game for max rank points. So we stick together and the ending will show you why sometimes it's great to have a random teammate even if they're bad, but not for the reason that you might think it is. Before I show you this insane situational awareness section though, drop a sub, hit the notification on because trust me, this ending could not have gone any better. Anyway, drop a sub, noti on, hit a like and let's get back to it. We head towards Capital City. Cap City seems empty and it's outside the zone, so it's really not worth getting caught in there at all. Here is where the heavy situation reading comes into play. The safe zone looks like it's going to end in Geyser. Both Capital City and Sorting Factory are outside of the zone, which could mean that A, the enemies are already in Geyser, B, they're in Capital City, C, they're in Sorting Factory. Based on where I am at the top of this hill, if they're in Geyser, they could be camping.
I don't like it when the final circle ends in Geyser because everyone's just freaking camping.
No need to push them yet, so we can leave the area for now. Why don't we push them yet if they're actually in Geyser? Because the rest of the enemy squads might all actually be making their way into the middle of the circle now and might catch us for a third-party surprise that we do not want to get caught in at all. If they're in Capital City area, we have the advantage of high ground, but if the enemies are going to come from Sorting Factory, they might be able to third-party us from the top of the hill and we could end up being in a bad spot.
I don't want to go down there just in case the enemies come up here, because otherwise we're going to be in the low ground and we're fucked. Yeah, I don't like his position down there, because if the enemies roll up from up here, we're going to have a really hard time coming back up. I think they're sorting.
There you go, they're in Sorting Factory. Now we have a quick and safe access for the final circle. So here we have a huge advantage. Why? Look at the zone, they're outside, which means they'll need to come directly towards us to get into the safe zone. This is where map knowledge can really help you out, guys. There are a few routes that enemies can take here. But firstly, I actually never saw anyone jumping around using Octane's jump pad. So I kinda thought there's no Octanes, right? They're not gonna be able to jump from that cliff all the way to my side of the cliff. Secondly, both enemy teams were fighting, so I didn't think they'd use this jump tower, especially when the zone is closing in. So the only two routes that they had were this zip line over here to the right and this one to the left. Either way, I had high ground at all times.
They're gonna die from that zone, bro. They're gonna come over here. Why is my teammate over there? What an idiot. Knew it. GG's.
And just like that, I win a game by hardly breaking a sweat. 61 points at Diamond 2? See, you don't even have to drop 20 bombs. I didn't even need to camp. You just gotta use your brain. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. Hit a sub and see you in the next one. Peace.